All right, now look, today I'm going to show y'all how to make fried oysters. Now, for those of you that know me well, y'all have probably heard me say a million times over that I don't fool with fried oysters. But someone just recently said to me, TY, you probably don't like them because you've never made them yourself. And you know what? They're right. So let me show you exactly what you're going to need. You're going to need some cornstarch, cornmeal, buttermilk. My family loves making them with pancake mix, so I'm going to go ahead and do that as well. Black peppercorn, slap your mama Creole seasoning, Old Bay. I got me a 16-ounce jar of oysters. Now, let me tell you something right now. This is really going to depend on where you get your oysters from. I live in Chesapeake Beach. I am from Maryland, so I trust these people. All of my family uses these, so I'm just used to this company. So I also know that these are also very fresh and they're also clean. You know, you're going to have to figure it out as far as where you're going to get your oysters from because you want to make sure that you get good ones. So just keep that in mind. Onion powder, garlic powder, accent, smoked paprika, and cayenne pepper. You see that? You see that? You see that? You see that? Don't ask me for the damn ingredient list. Child, come on. I have gone and reserved roughly about 2 tablespoons worth of the residual liquid that was in this jar. And the rest of it, now I'm just going to give these a quick rinse off. You can also use lemon and or lime. Again, I can't stress this enough. It really will depend on where you get your oysters from. These people do a fantastic job of cleaning their oysters before they even pack them in the jars. So I never really have to do much to these. So again, keep it in mind. But if you open up your jar and you see a lot of dirt and grit and sand and they feel if the water is not running clear, then I would suggest soak them in some cold water with lemon juice and salt water until that water is clear. But if it's cloudy, that means them oysters are not clean, honey. Now, one of the main reasons why I've never been a fan of oysters is because I oftentimes think that people fry them and they're way too damn big. Like, see this right here? This is the perfect size. It's not too large. It's perfect. But if you come across one that's gigantic like this, absolutely not. I literally just lay it down and I take a knife and I cut that bastard right in half. I don't want no gigantic piece of oyster in my mouth. I can't do it. So right there, I've separated it, and now that's perfect. So I'm going to go through these, inspect them all, and keep them so that they're all roughly about the same size. See like that right there? That is too damn big. Cut that hole in half. My God, I would have threw up everywhere if I'd eaten that. Perfect. Now to help tenderize them, I'm going to cover them up in some buttermilk, just like so. And I'm also going to go in with some hot sauce. Don't be shy. That's perfect. Give this a little mix around, and I allow them to sit in this for about 30 minutes. You don't have to let it sit in it for too long. While your oysters are marinating in a separate bowl, you can go on ahead and add in 2 cups of the buttermilk pancake mix, a half a cup of yellow cornmeal, and this is optional, but for maximum crunch, I add in 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. I'm going to add in some freshly ground black peppercorn. I prefer this over the pre-powdered stuff. You can add in as much as or as little as you would like of that. 1 tablespoon of onion powder, a half a tablespoon of garlic powder, 1 tablespoon of Old Bay, a half a tablespoon of the Slap Your Mama Creole seasoning, 1 teaspoon of accent, a few dashes of smoked paprika, and I have a rounded 1/4 of a teaspoon of cayenne pepper. You can add more, you can add less, or you can omit it altogether. And now just give this a good mix, and now your breading will be complete. All right, y'all, let's get these fried up. So now I'm going to go in, and I'm going to remove them out of the buttermilk mixture, allow it to drain off, and then I'm just going to drop it right into our breading mixture here. So let me just get a couple of these over into this, and then we'll get them shaken up, and then we'll put them in our hot oil. I'm going to be cooking these inside of a cast iron skillet. I have that preheated. I'm letting that get to about 350. You want it to be nice and hot so that they get nice and crispy. I'll be right back. All right, that's about as many as I want to put in there for right now. I don't want to overcrowd the pan. So I'm going to put the top on it, give it a shake, let them get nicely coated, like so. And then they come out just like this. And now that our oil is nice and ready to go, now I can go on ahead and plop them directly into the oil. Let me get them all in there. We're going to get these bad boys fried up, honey. Yeah, boy. And then once they're done, they come out looking just like this. and I transfer them over to the wire rack so that they stay nice and crispy. That's how I like mine to look, honey. Yeah, baby. And that, my dear friends, is how you make fried oysters. I'm serving it up with some Voodoo Louisiana chips, macaroni salad. I have it over a bed of romaine lettuce with some freshly sliced lemons. And this was just from that one jar, and I probably still have about a dozen worth of those nuggets in the house. So, as you can see, it makes a lot. This is perfect as an appetizer if you're having like a little seafood party at your house during the summertime. Around here in Chesapeake Beach, we just eat it with hot sauce, but you can eat it with tartar sauce or Creole mayo, whatever you would like. Enjoy. I'm going to go in, my fried oyster, go in with just a little bit of hot sauce right on the top, like that. Then I got to get that fresh lemon, squeeze that lemon right on the top just like that. And here we go. Mm-hmm. My God, on today. Jesus. I gotta go. Bye.